It's live. I think. I've only ever done that T-Bird one time where I switched and used a different playbook, and I got a win with it, so I figured gotta try it again. I just figured out my whole issue with my team. I have white people on defense.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia.
Dude.
The scene a few moments ago.
We're not going to talk about it.
Unlike any other in sport.
He's probably going to be at 52 after this game.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
I got my Mean Machine uniforms on.
This one is the fair catch, a signal for and take it. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run.
What? I can't hear you very well.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't
I appreciated it.
Catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Whoa.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap
Hey,
pass, so
I like that.
Charles, on the face of it,
I'm way better at not throwing the ball. I didn't even throw a single interception.
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam,
I'm surprised I didn't, to be honest with you. Dude, I don't know what's up with my kicker. He can't ever fucking kick it deep.
That's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure. As
it does it every fucking time that I go to do the kick. Every time it puts it right back into the same spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, so he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
I don't need to hear my own stream.
Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
You should have pushed the catch button.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
You're welcome.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Gurley. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with
Thank
the ball
you for that
initially,
introduction.
so
I
he
just
tried
want
to
to
get
say,
something out of it
everybody
by
out there in
dumping
this
it off to
in
his
YouTube
running
world
back
right now can kiss my fucking
unsuccessfully.
furry beanbag.
Jones off the play fake, escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley.
I don't know what's going on.
12 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the
Yeah, but
defense,
how?
get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking.
Yeah, but my
and bring it back
scoreboards
in
always say the other
direction.
way
That
around.
you
It says
actually have
Atlanta
to punish him with
0,
your blocking,
every
get
other
position.
team 14.
If you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary
I didn't see
football?
pass interference.
Offense take care of the defense, defense
I
take
know
care of the
when there is
offense.
pass
That
interference
didn't
because the
happen on
umpires
the
yell,
last
or the
possession.
referees yell at
It's a
me.
chance for them to pick themselves back up
They say
and help
flag
their
on the
team.
play.
Now we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On second down, Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told us.
No, on the last one when it was 4th and 1, he threw it.
Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Throwing on first down.
How is that not intentional grounding? You are still within the numbers.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Just got on
Back
Hollywood
to the
soccer
air.
practice.
Herbert on second
Call of
down.
Duty
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael
Right now,
Thomas. 5 yards. Now it's
he's watching
35.
the game.
5 yards on the play.
From the gun, Herbert on third down.
Well, somebody else says it says 3 viewers.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
We just got a phone call, an email from the prosecuting attorney.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he only manages a couple
good.
here down to about the
They would
38-yard
accept
line.
that deal.
Tackle made.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He
And
had
then
it
turn around and
diagnosed pretty
counter
quickly.
surveillance.
I love that
Live
description
play.
because diagnosed is perfect
The
on
fact that
that
they
one.
took it
Read his
state.
keys, made the
They
play,
could get a little bit
and he couldn't even get
because
going
the
moving the
attorney
football.
wasn't there anymore.
And that's going to be good
Once we
for
get
another
that
first
point
down as the
across to
tackle's made at the Falcons'
We might be
24-yard line.
back on track. to be
You
more
can
than
almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far.
Except for
Much needed
the girl
first
that we're
down
staying
there.
with, her
They needed something good to
ex-boyfriend, her
happen.
baby daddy,
Plays like that will
manages
continue to
welders,
help them
and he
dig out
was
of
a
this hole.
special
2 yards the loss,
oil rig
second and 12.
electrician for welders.
Brings up second and 12.
Love to weld anyway.
The flush down right.
Another house.
He's going to take
Not that
off
I
with
don't
it.
love my family. Okay, you
And on
guys.
this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure
Maybe I'll
and
have
get
to
a
be like
nice
me and
game.
Mike and live off my fucking Wi-Fi.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. A first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. DJ Dallas, his third touchdown now on
Yeah, he just kept rolling over on top of my players.
Back within a score. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
I ran into my own guy.
This carry not as productive.
Hi, Tatty.
Hello, buddy.
And no gain
No,
on the
that's
play
pretty bad.
there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Throwing Jones.
That was too
Looking for
fuck.
Jones,
I
and
hate
it's
throwing fucking
intercepted.
thing.
Desmond King picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Yeah.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
How did you not die?
Saints.
Oh, flagback.
Andy Isabella, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
14. Will Lutz to kick off.
This one
I
tied
did,
at
of
14
course.
now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Raiders.
Off the bootleg. Jones rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that
he's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when
God
teams
damn it,
tie
did
the
that
game
thing
up,
again.
it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back.
Yeah, at the very top, yeah.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long
It only happens if I get it in the, in the black box at the bottom. It's either I get it there or on the right side of it, and it does that stupid glitch.
But right now, where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25.
Let me get the legal block in the back. Hold on.
A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It was actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Now it's Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go. And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Trying to get it to
God
Robinson,
fucking damn it.
Desmond King
So
picks it,
retarded.
and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to.
Why are you just staring at
into
it?
the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Irv Smith Jr. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick,
And he's got it up and through.
No, that's fine.
that ties the game
That's fine.
at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take
I just
over
joined your
first
lobby,
and
but
10
then I backed up.
at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Bruh. I was more famous before you.
To throw again. Jones eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Yeah.
2nd quarter,
I'm
2
so
minutes to
famous.
go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. It's caught, Jones, and this is going to be another first down. As
that shows an effort on our part.
Line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts
instead of the lack of it.
The stoppage
what they're
with 50
accusing.
seconds to go in the first half. Now Jones on 1st and 10, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Falcons 28, Saints 21. Youngway Koo to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Apparently I'm on a 2-game automatic losing streak.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
But I had my race.
Going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Okay, even still, I was tired of getting fucked. Down by 9 or not, I mean, I scored, I intercepted, I fucking sacked, and I was getting the fucking wazoo.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half,
that I quit on Boomer, but I know I beat him.
This will be from 56 yards out.
How do you get fucked?
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I understand why.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step
ahead,
don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I fucked up, but whatever.
1st down.
Down by 9.
From the
One
50,
thing that I
here's
didn't think
Herbert.
was that I was a second rate.
Gets this to a
Right.
standout
I had
receiver,
Herbert, but I
Thomas.
didn't
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside
I know
the 35.
I can lose.
2 catches in the
I lose all
first half.
fucking
Now he's
time.
got a 3rd here,
But
and it's
I
good
beat
for a
him hard,
1st.
and to
You
literally
can just kind of
get
sense the
fucking
momentum
just
turning here.
derailed like
It's
that.
1st and
Every
10.
fucking play, no goddamn reason.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The only reason why he scored the first 2 times was on an interception, and then the fact that it said 4th and inches, and I went for it and said I didn't get it. Bro, how do you not get it on 4th and inches?
6-yard pick.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball
4th and
carrier
inches,
with the band.
yeah, I had that. Watch the yellow line. It was there.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Dude, that's so fucking
And he'll
retarded.
take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Number 41.
Alvin Kamara. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And once again, the Saints are
No, that's what
back
I mean.
out
That's
front.
what I'm getting at. That's fucking stupid. He didn't even juke until he was after the people. Like, it wasn't even a good play. It was just fucking retarded on Madden.
Because who's going to cover him, and you get him in
I
space,
literally had
which
that
is where
covered.
He likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up.
And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
lining up for the point after.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Desmond King picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
Well, I don't understand why all my players are going away from your whoever the fuck you have.
Not rebounding right here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Again, it's Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Now Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Score Saints 45, Falcons 28.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Hey, babe.
Charles, whatever's going on between his
that's literally all 3 of my last possessions. I've hit 1 play and it's been a turnover. None of my players are doing anything.
The most important part of a player is those 6 inches between.
Oh, dude, I ripped one on the airplane the other day. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. It's an awesome best airplane player I think I've ever had.
The quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Herbert. That ball complete to Isabella.
Man defense, there's not one person
in. 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
What are you doing?
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
You just want to soak in some good farts.
2nd and 10.
I actually had the blitz coming from that side, so I was trying to bait him into going that way.
Nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Herbert.
That's not where you were at.
Eluding the pressure.
Pile driver?
And they will not get the connection there.
It's where you take somebody and then drop them on their head.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the
You're not allowed to do pile drivers
got
anymore.
outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 3rd down, Herbert.
How do you not know the pile driver?
Flush to his right. He can run for
That was all
Herbert has it knocked free. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Monty,
Yeah, one of the things
there's
about
no
this
room.
play,
You do not have to
it
be
can be even
right
more
here.
effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Or just make
The throw right sideline here is
in between the buses.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Falcons 28.
From the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's
Of course
third
it's
down.
incomplete.
As this
They
old
sent
brain
Todd Gurley
remembers,
on
when I
that
see
fucking
5
deep
wide
end.
receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost
Why
a
do we
win
have to
for
wait
you
for
because
this?
it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're
This is
running their
dumb,
routes, they want to catch the ball.
I'm just gonna run the
They
ball
also
the
wanna
rest of the
make
game
sure
when I
that
have the ball.
defenders
This
don't
is
take it
stupid.
away.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something
I don't
happen
care, just keep
if they
scoring.
had any chance of winning this game.
On the counter, here's Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Now, I'm guessing you'd
I'm
say
not
this
even
is kind
mad,
of the
like I
key
was
here,
kicking your
grind
ass.
down
My
some
game's just,
yardage,
but
work
it's
on
just
that
literally
clock,
not
see if
doing
you can
anything.
continue to tick it
None of
down.
my players are doing
You
anything.
want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
8 and 20.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it
How are you
across the
shooting me
20
through
to about the
fucking
22.
I can't see you. You can't see me. Well, line of
At
sight.
their own 22-yard line.
Anybody who shoots guns in real fucking life knows if you can't see, you can't shoot.
Here's Jones on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Up a 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag
Hey, Keeper,
down.
why do I not hear your
Check in with our
fucking
referee.
PlayStation
So accept the penalty and
screwing
move
up?
forward. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And now
So
here's
it's still
another
fucking sound like a
Chauncey
16
Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
I just got grenaded by it.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and from the
ran
25
over
they
there.
work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Not like I did it deliberate.
They run it again with Kamara.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. He's at the 30, the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Will Lutz lining up.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The fuck?
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jones on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another
It's been so long
interception.
since I've
Picked up by
I can do
Marcus
it. I
Williams.
just need a lot of
And they're
blocking
going to
and
set up shop at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, this defense, man,
What
at
kind
this
of
rate, they're just
training,
having
what
fun
do they
out there
do,
right
what
now.
kind of
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off the pass.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
My math skills aren't exactly where they used to be.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Yeah.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So
He didn't even try to
the
signal
hair.
for a
You have to do that
timeout, so
time.
they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the
when we were
play
making
clock
parts
and
for
probably was
fucking
trying to
airplanes
read
and
the
fucking race
defense
cars,
and
yeah,
try to figure out
you
which
dealing with
play to
tolerance
run,
is half the thing.
and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And that
Can't
play
just
went
eyeball and be like,
nowhere.
yeah, I
Losing
think this will be
yardage.
good
They'll be
enough.
back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Cole said, yeah, he can.
Good game.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of